In the 3 years since we first met poet Hussain Manawer, he's been broken so many world records. He stood on stage with A-list stars and also campaigned tirelessly and brilliantly for better mental health awareness.
And a decade after his teacher first persuaded him to enter a poetry competition, last night Hussain performed a sell-out show at one of London's iconic venues. Hussain's with us.
Hey!
Oh, my goodness. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
How are you feeling?
Excited, overwhelmed. I'm not really processing much right now.
Neither are we.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get through the day.
Had any sleep?
No, nothing at all. I just feel like in today's world, we've kind of lost that a bit with our musicians and our influencers. Like, what are we actually doing to help people as opposed to putting out a fake image of reality?
I mean, who would have thought that a poet doing his poetry would have filled a venue? Who would have thought it would have been you 3 years ago? I know you wouldn't have done.
Yeah.
But it's a great thing you've done for a whole art form, for yourself and for mental health awareness.
That's it.
And it started with an extraordinary thing in itself, you trying to get to space.
Yeah, I did. I tried to get to space, and now it's just like mission aborted for me because that trip is no longer happening.
But you've taken launch off beyond that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Earth needs me more. Earth needs me way more. I can't leave Earth right now. There's too many problems. And I just feel like, you know what happened with the whole space thing? My mum was like to me, I don't want you to go to space. I don't want you to go to space. And then I was like, yeah, mum. And then I found out I'm not going to space one day. It was like on a Wednesday. And then the Thursday, my mum died.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, she passed away.
She wanted to make sure you were safe on Earth.
Yeah, and
before she
that's
passed away.
it. I know, and then I went through so much of life and lessons and people and business and work. And then I just started putting everything into my work about my mum, and that's when I feel like she's blessed me with this.
And dealing with bereavement is something that we've been talking about on this programme quite a lot with our Million Minutes that we're doing more of next week. And for you, it's been very personal, hasn't it?
Yeah, of course. And I feel like it's been quite public. And I feel like the fact that I have a social media profile and all of these things, we have to showcase the realities of our lives. It's not fair to further fuel people's insecurities by putting out this negative message of like, oh yeah, I'm perfect all the time. Positive vibes all the time is impossible to exist. We're humans. We experience all emotions. Why not show that? And when my mum died, like, I just want to say, if anyone's watching this and they've lost someone they've loved and you're still alive, well done. Because that's a huge achievement. Being able
just to keep going.
Being able to survive without your loved ones being alive is incredible and it's so underrated. And, like, that was the first time I lost my mum. And I didn't think my mum would ever die. And I was just like, wow, life is a real thing. And it's the moment you walk past, like, Percy Ingles, and you look at the cakes there and you're thinking, oh, my mum would love that cake. And like, you're in Tesco's and mum's like, you got a club card? And I'm like, no, but my mum would always tell me to get a club card. And these little pockets of home that the people we love leave with us, that's when grief hits you.
Yeah.
It's not when someone's like, oh, Kate, you know what, call me if you need me, because you're not going to.
No, it's those little things where it sneaks into you for years to come.
It does indeed,
for years to come.
But that 15 months since you tragically lost your mum, that's been one extraordinary journey, and it felt to me last night, because we met you all those years ago as this young pup from Ilford that's entered this extraordinary competition, and to see you on the stage in front of all those people, you've created this fervour and energy about what it is you're trying to do. You're talking to so many people I met last night had met you in various different ways, but because something you had said had resonated with something that they were going through. It's incredible, man.
No, it's good. And I'm really happy, and I just want to grow this, and I think next year I'm definitely going to go on tour with that.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people that travel to see me. I feel like it's only right I travel out now to see them. I've been working with some really good music producers as well. Like, I'm working with Naughty Boy, and we just made a song and a few other artists, and it's exciting.
So exciting.
It's exciting that people want to.
Have you got a little something for us today? Did you say?
I do.
Something to make us smile.
Yeah, it's not always deep in the fields with me. I've got good banter, and that's a part of the world, the part of me the world never sees.
So tell us about this little verse you've written for us.
All right, so it's about Fridays, and it's about focusing on the things you need in life. Not what you want, not what you desire, not what you lust, but just what you need.
Okay, go for it.
Do I look at you or the camera?
What would you like to? You can look at camera one. You can
Wait,
make it.
let me put
You're looking great. You're looking great.
I don't care about music that's the latest. I'm stuck for life with my 90s playlist. Overdrawn, maxed out bank balance payments, and I still sing in the shower like I'm the greatest. I tried a cigarette once I started choking. I always leave the bathroom floor soaking. I'm that one friend who takes banter way too far and then I'm like, oh, chill out, I'm joking. Some people say I got a small lisp. My petrol light's always on. I take midnight strolls to the fridge. I stare into it like that's where I belong. And my iPhone wire requires a delicate hand. I have figured out the method. I can give you the cheat. You hold it like this and you turn it like that and hopefully your phone charges, man. I'm 27 and my greatest achievement in life is figuring out how to change my bed sheets. I'm forever trying to lose weight, then debating my hairline's fading. Excuse me, I'd like more food on my plate. I say I'm patient, but I hate waiting. I love to laugh so much it hurts. I say I'm full, but I've always got room for dessert. And the maddest thing of all, in my life, I'm always stuck on the central line with someone's armpit in my face with one headphone that works. And I realized having a degree really doesn't mean nothing. My teeth need more brushing. I enjoy long walks and more hugging. And I tell my friends I'm outside when really I'm still en route coming. And that's all I need. A smile from my best mate's bent teeth. Conversations that go well deep. Walks in the park so I can breathe. And on this Friday, that's all I need.
Amazing.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Hold on, thanks.
We all
Yeah.
need that.
So, last
we all
night,
need a bit of you.
In the dressing room last night, pre-match, in
Yeah.
warm-up, and he's got his Nando's round him, obviously. And I was in there, and he said, "Oh, I've got to, you know, I'm going to do a poem for you, but I haven't written anything yet. And I said, "Oh, don't worry, just throw something out there." Oh my goodness, Hussain, that was amazing.
Thank you so much. for having me.
Where can people get more of your poetry? Where can they see you perform?
Yeah.
Give us your
All right.
details.
I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter. It's Hussain's House on Twitter, Hussain's_house, HUSSAINS_house. And yeah, I do post a lot of deep things and I feel like I really want to bring to light conversations because we have a problem with mental health at the moment. And it's important that we feel comfortable to really take our masks off.
Yeah.
And show people who we really are.
Here we are. And you know what? That
love
thing
who you
about
really are.
the iPhone.
I know!
Every night,
Listen, I'm-
trying to get
yeah.
it in the position
Mine was
where...
actually I'm outside when I'm still en route. That's all I related to.
We're so proud. We're so proud to be part of the journey, saying we know it's
for
just the
having me.
start. It feels like the first step.
Thanks for
on what is
taking
gonna
us
be
along.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
kind
Feel
of
like
does,
you're
yeah.
going intergalactic, my friend, with or without that spaceship.